Okay, so I just got done installing a Pioneer radio in my 1994 Dodge Dakota Sport. Um, I ran into one issue trying to get it to turn on. It worked for a while, then it cut out, and I was trying to figure out through my wiring what was wrong. On these Dodge Dakotas, um, with your wires, the pink wire is your constant wire. That's bad on this. So I don't know if anybody else has ran into that issue or not, but I happened to. So what I had to do was I had to get some extra wire, which all I got is some speaker wire, and I hooked it in to my ground to the radio, and the red I hooked to the yellow on the Pioneer. So that's my constant. And what I did was, if you can see right here, fuse number 6, it's a 20 amp fuse. That is going to be for your radio and everything else. You just take that fuse out, wrap your bare wire around there, push it back up in there, and then what you do is you come over and you just find a spot like I did right here where you can ground it. And then when it's all said and done, you can tell I had the kids in the truck. They wound up making a hellacious mess with tape and every damn thing else. Then once you're able to finally turn it on, and of course they have my wipers on, it kicks on. Make sure that you got all your wiring done, and you can actually go online and look up wiring diagrams for 94 Dodge Dakota, any vehicle you're working on. I just did a buddy's radio today. He's got a 2002 Chevy Silverado HD. Looked up the radio diagram for the wires so I could tell which ones, wrote it on a piece of paper, and then whatever radio you have, you can look up. If it doesn't come, like this one, it didn't come with, what colors are what, so you go down and you write down and you just match them up. Whatever's your constant wire on your truck, you write the color for the radio right next to it, match them up. Simple. If you got burnout wires like I did, then that's how you do it. Now that 2002 Chevy Silverado HD, his factory radio was taken out and he couldn't install anything because it's got a security system. So what I had to do was actually I put a Sony Explode CD player in it. And what I actually had to do was take it and put my constant wire and my accessory wire, which would be the red. Okay, you put the red and the yellow together, put them on one piece of wire, speaker wire, of course. I used this little thicker wire here for it, and you just run it all the way down through the dash. And of course you got the other side that you put one on your hot. You get a wire that's marked, one with a line, one without a line, and then you run it all the way through your dash to your fuse panel. And right here on this side is where your fuse panel is going to be on your Chevy Silverado HDs, especially your 2002s. And you're going to want to look for your ignition fuse. There's a few of them on there, but I can make another video and show you where. But you can just do exactly what I did with this one, except you're doing both of the, I'll just call them your hot wires for your radio right into the same fuse, ground it out, and your radio should kick right on. And then you just run your speaker wires accordingly, and you should be good to go. But yeah, this is Mud Bitch. She's getting some wear and tear, waiting on her drive shaft come in so we can get her back on the road. But yeah, get her back on the road and back in the mud pit. Make our people that want to see her happy. And also, please feel free when you see this. See if I can turn you here. This here. I'm a big believer in the Confederate flag and what it really stands for. So I really want people to know that this truck, when they see it, they see the Confederate flag waving. Please don't take offense to the Confederate flag, and please just realize that this is not a racist flag. That war had nothing to do with slavery. It was all about land and power. Just like we're kind of dealing with these people, like, I'll just say presidents. But yeah, I'm a firm believer in Confederate flag. I always got Dixie waving. So y'all have a good day. Enjoy yourself.